Oh shit. Here we go again.
Indeed, here we go again. It is time to predict the 2019-20 season. How the fuck are we in? Well, we're not in 2020, but the 2010s are almost over. The worst decade known to mankind. It's just been shit. Politically, music, movies, etc. I couldn't really. There's not many pauses with the 2010. But I'll tell you what, the early 2010s weren't as bad as the late ones. But will Rangers win the league? Will Kilmarnock get relegated? Let's find out and get into my predictions. And moving on to the predictions, this is picking 12th place. Now, I think there's a load of teams you could go for here. I think there is like 3 teams in their own wee group: Hamilton, St Mirren and Ross County. And I'm also throwing in Kilmarnock, right? Kilmarnock could turn it around. They could get a new manager, or this manager could turn good. But getting beat by Nomads, a load of key players leaving, I think Kilmarnock are in for a very long season. But going in at number 12, I'm going to go with the newly promoted Ross County. I just believe Ross County don't have bloody... I just don't believe they have what it takes. They've got Blur Splittle, who was a guy I used in Korean with about 5 years ago. They haven't really brought anyone in, you know what I mean? And I just don't think they're good enough. I just honestly think there's just going to be a case of going up and straight back down. So yeah, maybe they'll prove me wrong, but I doubt it. Now moving on to the greatest team known to mankind.
Penalty to them! Oh no! A fucking disaster! Oh, we're going out of Europe.
And as you heard, I think the guy's name's Sawyer's reacting to Kilmarnock getting absolutely pummeled by Nomads. He couldn't believe it. That's us out of Europe, man. What? I'm putting Kilmarnock dead in the 11th. Now, will they get relegated? Obviously, this would be the playoff, right? Which means, yes, there is a decent enough chance that they would get relegated here dead in the 11th. But because obviously they have to go through the playoff. But I honestly do believe that Kilmarnock, it's a risk putting them down here, but I honestly do believe they are going to finish in at least the bottom half. I believe that. I think the top 5, you all know the top 5 are. I don't need to run down the top 5. We'll get there eventually. And I think Motherwell, St Johnstone, the likes of them are just too fucking... I just believe they're going to beat Kilmarnock, especially Motherwell. Motherwell are good. You know what I mean? Now moving on to number 10, I'm going to go with St Mirren. They were lucky to survive last season. Dundee were just that shit. St Mirren got lucky, and that is it. And then you know what I mean? But the manager they got, he was cocky. He came in for a team fee over here, and I have no idea who the team was, but I can tell you they were pish, because every team over here is pish. And he was like, "Oh, we want to make St Mirren challenging up in the top 3." Mate, you need to fucking calm your jets. Your team's pish. You had no chance of that. You know what I mean? He came in a bit. He drew 0-0 with Celtic early on, which was no bad, mate. Salute to you, but you know what I mean. And that is why I'm going to be putting in St Mirren down in 10th place, and wrapping off the final 4 will be Hamilton. I believe County, St Mirren, and Hamilton are in like their only battle at the bottom, and I'm throwing Kilmarnock in there because I've stuck a tenner on Killie to get relegated, 40-1. I think that was fantastic odds, and that was after the Nomads defeat. It's not like I was before, you know what I mean? So I think that is good odds. Hammond Academic all thrown in there. Right, now we are moving on to 8th place. I think a team that is in no man's land. Yes, they've got good players. It's the Tony Macaroni, Jabroni, Ravioli Stadium. It is Livingston. I think they're better than like the bottom 3, and then they're kind of in with St Johnstone and Motherwell, but they're just a wee bit worse in my opinion. You can leave down below, and also leave down below what you think in the comment section below. So I'm throwing Livingston into 8th place. Now moving on to 7th and 6th, which I think is kind of its own wee battle. Hearts have had a shocking start to the season, right? I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to sit here and praise 4-6-0, because what he did against Czech Republic for Scotland was a fucking joke, right? So I'm not going to sit here and praise that pish. But I do believe Hearts have got a good enough team to minimum 5th, because I think Kilmarnock are going to, well, minimum 6th realistically, right? If Kilmarnock up their game. But I'm going to go 7th, St. Johnstone. I believe... Where did they finish last season? I'm not too sure, but they lost Tony Watt to CSK Sofia. Stevie May looked like he could be returning, but that looks like it's out the window. They couldn't agree on terms, and it's something to do with his medical feeling. So I think St. Johnstone are going to come in at 7th. Now, coming in at number 6th, I think a bit of a dark horse of a team. That is Motherwell. Now, obviously, Motherwell have sold Turnbull. Well, no, what am I talking about? They've not sold Turnbull, man. I'm off my head. They were going to sell him to Celtic, but he's injured. Now, he is injured, so they've capped him. And Motherwell have just got a really solid team. Obviously, Robinson's signed a new deal to 2022, I believe, with his assistant. And I just believe Motherwell is one of those teams that are good. They're just a solid team. I mean, they're not really going to challenge the top 5. I mean, they could. But overall, I believe Motherwell will finish 6th. I think they're just good. They are just a good wee fucking team. But moving on to the top 5. This is where shit gets serious. Motherwell. Wait, what? What the fuck's going on? Select 8th place? I didn't select 8th place, brother. 5th. Now, Rangers, Celtic, Aberdeen, Hibs, Hearts. I think it can only be one option here. Well, unless you're a Hearts fan, which kind of gives it away. But Hearts have had an awful start to the season. Last season, they were fucking unreal. The start of the season was fantastic. Leading the league. Then Celtic beat them, and it kind of just derailed. And without the start of the season, last season, Hearts could have fucking got relegated. It was that bad. Maybe not that bad, but I mean, it wasn't far off being that bad, you know what I mean? And Hearts, they've got Jamie Walker back, which is not bad. They've also let a few players go. But Hearts are a weird team. They've got a good squad. I think it's just Levine. I mean, I'll say it and I'll say it again. Bloody, see the Mr. 460? He can go fuck himself. You know what I mean? He's a bloody waste. He's a waste man, bruv. He's a waste man. No, we don't talk like that here. Anyway, though, Hearts, I'm putting 5th. Because that is just the way it's got to be. Moving on, though, to P4, position 4. Now, who's this? I think it's only between 2 teams, and you really know who that is. It's Aberdeen and Hibs. And I think Aberdeen are cemented on to get 3rd. Oh, you've ruined it. Ah, yeah, I've ruined it. Hibs are going to get 4th. Now, I don't know what happened to their supposedly their 5-digit, no, not 5-digit, their 7-digit transfer budget, because, I mean, they've signed a few players, but it's not like they've been signing people for like 2 million, a million, you know what I mean? They took over, we're going to have a big budget. That never really materialised, you know what I mean? So, there's not really too much to say about Hibs. I just think they're better than Hearts. Killie. I mean, I just seen CJ Novo's predictions and a few other people. Some guy commented that Kilmarnock going to finish 3rd. How are Kilmarnock going to finish 3rd? They did it under Steve Clarke when they had all their best players, you know what I mean? And Steve Clarke is the fucking man. You know what I mean? Without Steve Clarke, that team probably would finish in the bottom 6, and they've lost players, and this manager's pish, and some guy's predicting them to finish 5th or 3rd. Some guy in his comment section, what's that all about? Like, you'd have to be off your fucking head. You know what I mean? But Hibs, coming in at P4. Now coming in at P3, Aberdeen. They've made a few decent signings, but they've also lost a few people. They've lost Shinnie on a free, which is a real bummer. I don't know why. I'm sick of Scottish clubs letting their players run down on a free. But yeah, they've got James Wilson back on a loan. So Aberdeen, I think that they've got the 3rd best squad. They've got a good manager in Derek McInnes, and I just believe. But it does depend. I mean, if they do make it into the Europa League group stages, that could definitely affect them. You know what I mean? Because I don't think they've got the squad capable like Celtic and Rangers do. But you never know. They probably won't make it to the group stages of the Europa League. I mean, they could. Like, I'm not slabbing about the sheep, alright? So get off your fucking Shaun the Sheep and relax, big man, before you start commenting. But here we go, man. Getting on to the final 2. both made signings, both have got rid of players, and I mean, the window isn't over yet, so that is what is kind of hard. Are we going to sell Alfredo? Are Celtic going to sell Tierney? You know what I mean? Are we selling Tav to Newcastle? I don't think we are. I guarantee that one. Not guarantee, but I'm 99.9% sure that one isn't happening. But going in at second place is what the mouse is on currently, and that is Celtic. I believe we are going to get the job done. It's Gerrard's second season. We've brought in some great talent. Ojo, Aribo, Jones. I mean, we've just got, I just believe Hollander, you know what I mean? I don't know, there's just a funny feeling I've got that we're going to do well in Europa, do well in the league, well, win the league. I just do. Neil Lennon, Celtic in the second half of last season, they got lucky, Celtic were pissed, and they were, it was literally 95th minute winners, equalisers they were getting with Lennon. The whole undefeated streak, yes, undefeated streaks are great, I'm not denying that, you need a bit of luck and shit, but it was every game against, it seems like it was Kilmarnock was the team that fucking kept on smashing, scoring late on, to win games, and it was just vital points. Now, can they continue that luck? Obviously they can, but I believe we're going to take it one step closer, and I believe we are going to get the job done and bring back 55 at the end of the season. Now, I could be wrong. Looking at this, people are probably thinking, what's this guy on? Rangers, Celtic, Aberdeen, Hibs, Hearts, Motherwell, St Johnstone, Livingston, Hamilton, St Mirren, Kilmarnock, Ross, County. But I honestly do believe Kilmarnock are going to finish that low down, and I do believe Rangers are going to win the league. Now, getting in to the final things that I'm going to do, that is the final league table. Leave yours down below. But top goal scorer, I'm going to go with Alfredo Morelos. Top assists, I'm going to go with James Forrest. And most clean sheets, I'm going to go with Alan McGregor. Now, obviously, if Morelos goes, that kind of changes if we're going to win the league or not, and also my top goal scorers at the windy. But anyway, that is it. That's it for the predictions, man. Have fun. The season begins soon. Hopefully, we can kick it off with a win against Killie. But until next time, peace.